In a small village called Umudike, there lived a young blacksmith named Chidi. Chidi was known for his skill with metal and his kind heart. He learned the craft from his father, who was the best blacksmith in the village before him. Chidi loved making tools for the farmers and fixing anything that was broken. His hands were strong and his heart was full of dreams. Every morning, he would wake up early to start his work, hammering away at his forge, creating everything from simple farming tools to intricate metal works. The sound of Chidi's hammer became a familiar and comforting rhythm in the village. The villagers trusted him and they knew that whatever Chidi made would last for years. His best friends, Ada and Ifeanyi, often visited his workshop, watching in awe as he shaped metal with such ease. They would sometimes bring him lunch and stay to chat, filling the workshop with laughter and warmth. Chidi's mother, Nneka, often told him stories of great blacksmiths who created legendary weapons. These stories fueled his imagination and dreams. Chidi dreamed of creating a masterpiece that will be remembered for generations. He practiced every day, honing his skills and perfecting his techniques. The village elders saw his potential and often gave him advice, sharing wisdom passed down through generations. Chidi listened carefully, absorbing their knowledge like a sponge. His dedication to his craft earned him respect from everyone in the village, and he became a role model for younger children to aspire to be like him. The bond between Chidi and his village was strong, and he felt a deep sense of responsibility to honor their trust and support. One day, a royal messenger arrived in the village. He brought news that the king, Ezudu, had announced a great challenge. The king needed a new royal sword, a weapon fit for a king. He invited all the blacksmiths from the surrounding villages to compete. The winner would not only gain great honor, but also a place in the king's court as the royal blacksmith. This news spread quickly through the village, creating a buzz of excitement. Chidi's friends, Ada and Ifeanyi, encouraged him to participate in the competition. Chidi, this is your chance to show your skills to the world, Ada said excitedly. You can do it, Chidi. We believe in you, Ifeanyi added with a smile. Chidi felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. He had never been to the royal city, and the thought of competing against the best blacksmiths made his heart race. But he knew this was a chance of a lifetime. The challenge was all anyone could talk about, and Chidi felt the weight of their expectations. He spent sleepless nights thinking about the design of the sword, imagining how he could make it both unique and worthy of the king. Chidi also thought about the competition he would face and the reputation of other blacksmiths. He knew they were all highly skilled, and he would have to bring his best to stand a chance. Despite the pressure, he remained focused on his goal, driven by the dream of honoring his father's legacy and making his village proud. Chidi spent days preparing for the journey. He packed his best tools and gathered all the materials he thought he might need. His mother, Nneka, gave him a special blessing before he left. "Go with courage, my son. You have the skill and the heart to win this challenge," she said, hugging him tightly. With his friends cheering him on, Chidi set off on the long journey to the royal city. The journey was long and filled with new sights and experiences. Chidi passed through dense forests, crossed wide rivers, and met other travelers along the way. Each night, he would sit by his campfire, thinking about the competition and what kind of sword he would create. He imagined a sword that was both strong and beautiful, something that would make his father proud. The thought of his father's teachings gave him strength and determination. Chidi also took the time to observe his surroundings, drawing inspiration from the landscapes and people he encountered. He made sketches of ideas that came to him, knowing that this moments of inspiration would be valuable when he began his work. Along the way, Chidi also helped those in need, using his skills to fix broken tools and mend items for fellow travelers. This not only strengthened his resolve, but also earned him gratitude and respect from those he helped. As he approached the royal city, Chidi felt a mix of excitement and anxiety, knowing that the biggest challenge of his life awaited him. When Chidi arrived at the palace, he was amazed by its size and beauty. The palace walls were tall, and the gardens were filled with colorful flowers. He saw blacksmiths from many villages, all busy working on their swords. Chidi found a quiet corner and began his work. He thought of his father and all the lessons he had learned. He wanted to create a sword that was not only strong, but also beautiful. He spent hours carefully hitting the metal, hammering it into shape, and adding intricate designs. His hands moved with precision, and his mind was focused. The other blacksmiths watched him curiously, impressed by his skill and dedication. Despite the pressure, Chidi remained calm, knowing that he had the support of his friends and family. He remembered his mother's words and the confidence his friends had in him, which gave him the strength to keep going. Chidi also drew inspiration from the stories his mother had told him about legendary blacksmiths. He wanted his sword to reflect the heritage and values of his village. As he walked, he thought about the stories and incorporated elements that symbolized courage, honor, and the spirit of Umudike. The intricate designs he added to the blade were not just decorations, but representations of his culture and the dreams of his people. Chidi's focus and determination caught the attention of the palace officials, who began to take notice of his work. As the days passed, Chidi worked tirelessly. He shaped the metal with care and precision, adding intricate designs that reflected the culture and spirit of his village. His friends, Ada and Ifeanyi, visited him and brought him food and words of encouragement. "Your sword is looking amazing, Chidi," Ada said, admiring his work. "You are going to make us all proud," Ifeanyi added. Chidi felt grateful for their support. Their visits lifted his spirits and gave him the strength to keep going. The competition was tough, and he knew that the other blacksmiths were just as determined to win. But Chidi's passion and dedication set him apart. He poured his heart into every detail of the sword, making sure it was perfect. He also spent time polishing the blade, ensuring it was not only sharp but also gleamed brightly. The sword was a testament to his skill and creativity, combining functionality with artistic beauty. Chidi's unique approach and the story behind his design made his sword stand out. He believed that a sword should tell a story and carry the essence of its creator. Each design on the blade had a meaning, representing different aspects of his village's heritage. Chidi's work ethics and focus earned him respect from the other blacksmiths, who began to see him as a serious contender. His dedication to his craft and the support from his friends gave him the confidence to believe that he could win. Finally, the day of the presentation arrived. The king, Ezeudo, and his council gathered to judge the swords. One by one, the blacksmiths presented their creations. There were many impressive swords, each unique in its own way. When it was Chidi's turn, he felt a mixture of pride and anxiety. He stepped forward and presented his sword to the king. Ezeudo examined the sword closely. He was impressed by the craftsmanship and the intricate designs. "This is a remarkable sword," the king said, looking at Chidi. "Tell me, young blacksmith, what inspired you to create such a beautiful weapon?" Chidi took a deep breath and spoke from his heart. "Your Majesty, this sword is inspired by my village, Umudike. It represents our strength, our culture, and our dreams. I wanted to create something that honors my heritage and shows my love for my people." The king smiled and nodded. "You have done well, Chidi. Your sword is not only strong, but also carries a deep meaning. You have captured the spirit of our land." The council members whispered among themselves, agreeing with the king's words. They could see the passion and dedication in Chidi's work, and they were impressed by the depth of his understanding of his craft. The king and his council took their time to deliberate, discussing the merits of each sword. After much deliberation, Ezeudo announced that Chidi was the winner of the challenge. The crowd cheered, and Chidi felt a wave of joy and relief. He had done it. He had won the king's challenge. Ezeudo presented Chidi with a special medal, and officially appointed him as the royal blacksmith. You have earned this honor, Chidi. May you continue to create with the same passion and dedication, the king said. Chidi's friends, Ada and Ifeanyi, rushed to congratulate him. We knew you could do it, Chidi, Ada exclaimed, hugging him tightly. You have made us all proud, Ifeanyi added, with a big smile. Chidi thanked his friends and everyone who supported him. He felt grateful and humbled by the experience. With his new position, Chidi moved to the royal city but never forgot his village. He often visited Umudike, sharing his knowledge and skills with young aspiring blacksmiths. He continued to create beautiful and strong weapons for the king, always remembering the values and teachings of his father. Chidi's success inspired many young blacksmiths in Umudike to pursue their dreams with the same passion and dedication. He became a mentor to them, teaching not only the technical skills of blacksmithing, but also the importance of hard work, integrity, and staying true to one's roots. Chidi's story spread beyond the village, reaching other towns and even distant lands. People came from far and wide to see his work and learn from him. His fame as a master blacksmith grew, but Chidi remained humble and always gave credit to his village and the people who had supported him along the way. Chidi's work in the royal courts brought him many opportunities to showcase his talents. He designed and crafted weapons, armor, and various metal works for the king and his knights. Each piece he created was a testament to his skill and creativity. The king often praised Chidi, appreciating not only the quality of his work, but also the thoughts and meaning behind each creation. Chidi also found joy in working on special projects for the villagers, ensuring that they benefited from his success as well. He built a new forge in Umudike, which became a center of learning and innovation for blacksmiths in the region. His forge was equipped with the best tools and materials, making it a place where blacksmiths could hone their skills and experiment with new techniques. Despite his busy schedule, Chidi always made time for his family and friends. He would visit his mother, Nneka, and listen to her stories, drawing inspiration from them. He remained close to Ada and Ifeanyi, who continued to support him in every way they could. Their friendship was a source of strength to Chidi, reminding him of his humble beginnings and the values that guided him. Together, they worked on community projects, using Chidi's skills to improve the lives of the villagers. They built a new water system, repaired houses, and created tools that made farming and other daily tasks easier for everyone. Chidi's dedication to his craft and his community did not go unnoticed. The king decided to honor him further by organizing an annual festival in Umudike, celebrating blacksmithing and craftsmanship. This festival attracted blacksmiths from all over the kingdom who came to compete, share knowledge, and celebrate their art. It became a significant event, bringing prosperity and recognition to the village. Chidi was always at the heart of the festival, welcoming guests, judging competitions, and sharing his expertise. The festival also included cultural performances, showcasing the rich heritage of Umudike and strengthening the bond between the villagers and the visitors. Over the years, Chidi's legacy grew. He wrote a book about his techniques and the philosophy behind his work, which became a valuable resource for blacksmiths everywhere. His book emphasized the importance of passion, dedication, and staying true to one's roots. Chidi's life story became a source of inspiration for many, teaching them that with hard work, perseverance, and the support of loved ones, one could achieve great things. His achievements also brought a sense of pride to Umudike as the villagers saw one of their own rise to prominence and make a significant impact. In his later years, Chidi continued to mentor young blacksmiths, ensuring that the knowledge and skills he had acquired were passed down to future generations. He believed in nurturing talent and providing opportunities for growth, just as he had been supported in his early days. Chidi's forge in Umudike became a symbol of excellence and innovation in blacksmithing. The young blacksmiths he mentored went on to achieve their own successes, spreading the values and teachings they had learned from Chidi. Chidi's story is a reminder of the power of dreams and the importance of community. His journey from a small village blacksmith to the royal court and beyond is a testament to what one can achieve with passion, hard work, and the support of friends and family. Chidi's life is a celebration of craftsmanship, heritage, and the spirit of Umudike. His legacy continues to inspire and guide blacksmiths and craftsmen around the world, reminding them to honor their roots, strive for excellence, and create with meaning and purpose. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. It helps us grow our channel. See you in our next story. Bye.